If one of our children had to be affected by something so difficult to battle, he has the spirit to deal with something like this. He has a will to fight.
What's your name? Ethan.
Like so many others, Ethan Fisher comes to Doak Campbell Stadium on fall Saturdays to see his beloved Seminoles, the team his dad coaches, as they fight, compete, win. But it's Ethan's fight, an invisible and mortal one that plays out inside his body every day.
What's your fear?
That I don't do enough to help save my son.
Ethan! Dance! Hey!
Through his early childhood, Ethan Fisher grew up a happy, healthy boy. The first signs of change came in December 2010 with a simple flu. After several rounds of blood tests revealed a low platelet count, a doctor suggested Ethan might have Fanconi anemia, an incredibly rare and irreversible blood disorder. 3 months later, the doctor called with the news.
He said it was positive for Fanconi anemia. And, you know, the day that he tested him for it, I came home and I Googled it, and from our perspective, it was a death sentence.
I can remember telling him, it's okay, we're going to be okay. And he just looked and smiled because he didn't realize what was going on. Tough day.
7 years old, outgoing and athletic, Ethan shows no signs of Fanconi anemia, or FA, now. But in time, the disease causes bone marrow failure, requiring a transplant. And beyond that, it often triggers cancers and other life-threatening complications. Right now, there is no cure.
And the thing about it is, it never leaves you. Even after he has the bone marrow transplant, he still has the disease.
The life expectancy for FA right now is about 25 years old. They face so many health issues that if the bone marrow transplant doesn't take their life, then a cancer probably will later on.
The months before the 2011 season tested Jimbo Fisher in ways unlike any other, as he worked to find a balance between being present for his son and being the leader of the Florida State program.
Leaving him, I felt guilty. But then you feel guilty because you're not getting your team ready to play and you're making sure you're doing all your time. The job that I have, I have a responsibility. And the world doesn't stop for sickness. I've got a job to do, and maybe my contribution is doing a good job at my job so we can bring awareness to this disease.
Before last season, the Fishers created the Kids First Fund, devoted to finding a cure for Fanconi anemia. Jimbo has brought a coach's intensity and language to the mission.
That's the opponent. That's the way I looked at it, all right? You got the best players right now. You've got the odds. You've got everything that's going on. But you're not beating me.
As Ethan plays with older brother Trey or follows the Seminoles through the season, he continues his fight. Getting his blood checked every 3 months, having his marrow taken once a year. Through it all, he lives with the innocence and wonder of a child, a living lesson for his family.
He knows when there's a moment that I need him to just hug my neck. I think he's teaching us a lot more than we're teaching him right now.
Teach you how to live life and to be fearless and to attack things every day and to enjoy them every day. He may be stronger than both of us.